Okay, welcome everybody to a alpha walkthrough of our game Traders of Natac, which is a Catan-like real-time strategy resource trading game that I've been working on for quite a while. I think you're going to be very excited to see what I've got. If you like Catan, I think you'll pick this up very quickly. We're going to do a custom game here to slow it down just a little bit. We'll go a little bit slower and go ahead and get into the game. So, in Catan, you're taking your turns. This is real time. So how do we work this? It's a reverse auction for who gets the spots. So you can see founding now will cost you 36 grand. This will cause you to skip 4 out of 10 turns of income. You can see 4 turns skipped, 6 turns getting income. And now we're down to 3 turns at 30,000. You can keep track of that over there. So I like to wait a little bit before I place. The AI will start placing here in a second. And I'm looking for good spots. I was like to start off with a little bit of road building. We've got some wood and some brick. Let's see what else is pretty good. This ore wheat spot looks really nice. Okay, someone took that right away. I think my first spot's going to be here. Okay, and I think go this way. And then I think I would like to get some wheat or some ore. How much ore is on this board? Quite a bit. And wheat. Okay, so someone made my decision for me. And we'll go here and hope that we can get up here and get some more, I guess. So everybody's placed. Oh, so I'm blocked off of ore unless I build a very long road down here or go around this one this one sheep. So let's look at our income. So you can see my income dropped to 0 during this debt turn. And the other turns I'm getting consistently 5 wood a turn. Why is that? So I placed on a 5 wood right here. So unlike in say Catan, your income is steady in here. But also unlike Catan, there is a global market. So you can see prices for wood. I can buy wood at 8 a wood right now, or 6. So there you go, buy some. And we can see the robber just landed on that ore. So we can actually afford to build a road. A road's 100 wood and 100 brick. Where do we want to go? I think maybe in here, maybe down here, I guess, or maybe out to the port. The port might be a good idea. So we'll see a port soon. I can almost afford to build something. I'm still not getting ore, right? That's what I was going to do. Down here, go around here and down here and get some ore and another port. You could actually use more than one port at a time, and I'll show you how a port works soon. So let's sell out of a little bit of wheat so we can afford to buy a settlement. So you can see the costs here if you were just to buy it in cash, which means we look at how many resources you have. We look at buying all the way up to 100 in the case of a road, and that's how much it costs. We check to see if your cash is less than that. In this case, it's not. But soon I could afford another road to do that. So how does a port work? So what's something that's not very valuable? So both wood and brick aren't great. Sheep I actually would sell at 23. Seems like a decent price for sheep. Oh, I'm selling one at a time. Let's sell 10 at a time. And you can see the price goes down in real time as I'm selling. I am going to have to get some cities at some point. So we just have to blitz out some roads here. I'll go ahead and build here to get some more income. So how does the port work? Let's bring it up. So we have quite a bit of wheat. We probably don't need much more than we have. So let's take some wheat, get some ore, and we can pick how much to give here. Let's do 200. 200, there you go. Get 69 ore, nice. That'll get us up to 100 ore. We have quite a bit left. So if we actually had 2 ports down here, we could be sending off 2 of them. If I just use the desert bazaar, you can see that's a 4-to-1 port. So if I'm giving some wood, getting some ore, I can, get 4-to-1 prices here. So I'll kick off both of those trades. Oh, and I actually get some ore right here. I didn't even notice that. So I'm getting some ore income. I did get robbed by blue here, which is why I have no ore. But my ship just came in with doing the trade. I think I'm going to trade some brick now. Get more ore. Get my way up to a city here. Why not expand, I guess? I could just expand here and get lock down longest road. That might not be a bad idea. So we have enough wheat. I just traded in that brick. And now brick is spiking in prices. So that probably wasn't the best trade. I might look for a dev card here to protect my assets. So I did get a soldier. So let's play that. What's looking expensive? Ore is looking expensive. Yellow's looking strong. Oh no, white's looking strong. What do they got? They have largest army. That's why they have 6 points. Okay. And blue's trying to build to this spot. Can I beat blue there? Wow. Okay, sheep is super expensive now. We can sell out of some of this. Brick is really expensive. Oof. I've kind of lost my thread here because my brick income is lacking. I'm not close to my ore at all. Let's trade off some wood here for some brick to see if we can't beat blue to that spot. Here we go. And as soon as that comes back, so we're going to try and beat blue, which means let's rob from blue. I'm so close. Let's sell some sheep. No, 17K. 7K. Yeah. Oh, no. So I bought a settlement, but I have nowhere to put it. So I have a settlement ready to be placed now. So I guess we'll head down here, get another port. Let's kick off a trade wheat for ore. Go ahead. There goes our boat out into the unknown. So I'm actually doing pretty well. I'll kick off a 4-to-1 trade for more ore. And I think I want brick seems to be the most expensive, so I can maybe upgrade this to a city. And just pile in on brick. Okay. I'll send this back out. Give me all the ore. And I'm gonna get some ore here. That might have been too much wheat out. Let's sell out of some here. Once this is done, I've got 200. All right. There we go. So I don't have longest road. If white gets longest road, I'm going to lose. And how close are they? Pretty close, unfortunately. Can I get... I'm about to get some ore here. Let's get a dev card. Yeah. Hi, and I got the robber too. So let's double steal. I think I also just want to come back here because brick's so expensive. Deny white some brick. Okay, so I already have a settlement bought. And we can go over here. Do I get longest road? I have longest road. I'm going to be... so you can see the score is obviously here. Here's longest road, largest army. So at least white isn't going to get that. And how am I going to close this off? So we've got here 70. Wow, brick is getting super expensive. So I need to somehow get... Oh, I got a victory point. It's neck and neck. Am I going to beat white? They've got up to 6. If they can afford a settlement, that's game over. I can build my settlement right there. So let's sell out of ore. Let's sell our wheat. Let's rob white. Sell some wheat. And we can afford our settlement. Bam. Game over. And there you have it. So obviously this was on relaxed setting, so things can go a lot faster. Talking through things, it's a little bit slower as well, but we've got our reverse auction to start the game. You take on debt, which then you can pay off. You can see I actually didn't pay it off, so my decision really cost me a lot of income over the game. And if you're going, but if you see a really, really good spot, maybe it's worth, taking on a little bit of debt. We've got our resources, the quantity of resources that you have, your income, which can be affected by the robber, and also your debt turns, and then the global resources of price. You can see price history. Brick was just crazy this game. It was in pretty short supply and basically all was robbed. Then we've got your auto sell. Auto sell here being when the income's coming in, it's being sold off. Buying buildings using dev cards, your score panel, and resource or the game history. And there you have it. That is our alpha version of Traders of Natac. I'll be opening this up to some alpha testers. If you'd like to be one of those people, you can jump down to the description and fill out a form. We'll also have a link to our Discord there as well. Thanks everyone for taking a look, and I hope you enjoy.